All right, guys, here we are to talk about and review the trailer for the new Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. What are your thoughts on this?
I think Kevin Smith is a cool dude. I've generally liked this stuff. When Clerks 2 rolled around, I was kind of like, I don't really need this. I thought it was fine. Like, everyone else was like, oh, yeah. I'm like, things are fine. This is more of the same stuff. And I did like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back because I thought it was more outlandish and like crazy or whatever.
That's one of Clerks, probably my favorite. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is definitely my second favorite. I love these characters.
He's insatiable. It was very quotable.
I like them in life as well as in movies. So they have a new series where they unbox things that get sent in, and that's fun. Like they're fun people with fun personalities. But I do have reservations going into this one. I will see it regardless. I'm already gonna give it a thumbs up, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna see it. But
I suppose I'll have to thumbs it up too.
My reservations are like Jay is not the same dude anymore. Like he's clean now, and
that's hurting him.
Well, he got clean. I think the drugs made him lose his teeth. So he has like different teeth, so his facial structure changed a little bit, and I think the cadence of his speech seems a little different, or lines come out a little. He's
older too, and you get
that's
old,
also true.
Different.
I don't think his hair is long. I can't even remember. Is his hair long? I think his hair is short.
Short hair, Jay.
But regardless, they're both older. Kevin looks great though.
Kevin is lost over 100 pounds.
Oh yeah,
or something.
He looks great.
He's
gonna be around now. It's fabulous.
We hope, yes.
Yeah.
Heart's a cruel mistress.
I thought. Clerks 2, I enjoyed it.
Clerks
I didn't
2?
think it was as good as the first Clerks, but it was very hard to live up to the first one.
It's different, yeah.
But I thought it did what it had to do. Like there had touching moments, there were funny bits. It was a good movie.
I still
the
enjoyed
introduction
it.
of new characters I thought was good. I don't think we're going to get Jeff
quotable.
Anderson and Brian O'Halloran in any cameos in this.
Oh.
I think Jeff Anderson is done because they were going to make, I forget if it was Clerks, I think they were going to make a Clerks 3, and then he's like, nah, man, I'm out. Or was that, I think it was that. And then the Mallrats fell through. They were going to do a TV show.
We promise if we ever have a starring role in like a cult classic, we will never say no to a sequel. 10 years,
I will do it
20
until
years,
I am dead.
30 years, I will always come back to reprise my role as whatever I was.
Yep.
My favorite interactions, my favorite things that Kevin Smith has put out is the comic book men panel at Comic-Con that we watched every year until it stopped.
Yes.
That was the highlight of my whole life.
It's wonderful.
Every other thing Kevin Smith, because he's there talking about comic book men, but he starts telling stories or whatever. Was that the panel where he explained the entire plot to Daredevil? Or was that
Probably.
It was insane. I'm like, he told us the entire episode 8. You got to see it. I'm like, I haven't. It just came out. Oh my god! And he just explained the entire episode. Like, he's amazing as a person. Everything else I've liked less than that to some degree. I think he's really cool, and I like his stuff, but it's not like, oh my god, I'm not as into him as
he does
other
great
people
talks,
are.
the An Evening With series, and a lot of those, if you watch those, you can see those the things he says go right into the movie. So his Lord of the Rings spiel is in Clerks 2. Okay. And I had already seen him do that rant, and then I get to see Randall do it. And it's like,
the butt goblin part or whatever.
It's a fascinating. So I'm hoping this is going to be good. I do worry. My reservations are mainly because as things get older, the jokes cannot be as good.
Yeah. But it's a different time too.
We're going to see how they hit it.
Let's see how they reboot themselves.
So that's got an air of the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back to me, where there's so many cameos per square inch.
I love the cameos. I gotta say, in the cold open of fuck, I was like, this is not. I'm too old for this. I can't do this or whatever. And then it kind of redeemed itself to me with all the cameos.
I thought it grew stronger as it went on. I thought that opening.
The opening is not good. You agree?
A little much, yeah.
So either we're both too old, or it's actually not good.
I don't know.
That's what we're saying.
And if you catch it for only if you blinked, you could have missed it. So that they're showing the filming of the future grittier, dark Blunt Man and Chronic movie.
Yes. And
Blunt Man is Val Kilmer. Did you see that?
Oh my God.
If you blinked, you would have missed it.
I saw it, but I didn't recognize Val Kilmer. So that's how things go these days.
So that's I was like, oh right, and almost Jay seems like he's acting more.
Weird.
And I don't know if that's good or bad, because in the past I just always got it as that's just him being Jay. He's technically reading what's on the page, but it is him. But now I feel like it's almost an actor.
Yeah, Kevin would write it for him and was just be you, man, go.
Yeah, how you say it is how it is said.
Yes.
And now you can see this almost in the same vein of the, now I forgot what it's called, the Bratzy movie. Oh God, what the hell's it called? The later fucking...
Yoga hosers.
Yoga hosers.
Redeemed myself.
You have a thing where it's him getting to be in a movie with his daughter again, and
I was gonna say, so like Jay's fake daughter is Kevin's real daughter, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, she looks.
So you got that going for you. You saw Ben Affleck. You saw Matt Damon. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. You got Jason Lee back. It does seem like it's hitting a lot of the notes, and then there's a lot of the bigger stars that are dancing around in this trailer.
Yeah, the cameos are dancing across the screen right now. Chris Hemsworth and Rosario Dawson and stuff like that.
Redman, Method Man.
Yeah, which is great. That's honestly great.
I see Redman like once a month.
Oh.
Yeah. Walking around.
Don't dox yourself, bro. No, like when he's yelling at him about you gotta have love to be a father. Kevin Smith does this little like thing, and that like sold me. Like, okay,
he's always been great with the little thing because he sells so much for a dude who's not talking. He is acting
like it's moments like that make me think like, okay, yes, they're like, let's just open with screaming and cursing and white horses and all that stuff, and let's just do it because that's what the fans want. But don't worry, we're still putting all the time we need into this or whatever.
Yeah.
Just their whole thing of like, we got 3 days to get to Hollywood and stop this reboot, and they're like that's their whole kind of like they went door to door. We're like, are you Cunt Smasher 47? Like it's that it has the same vibe. It feels right. Okay, so like I'm in.
It's almost exactly the plot to Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Except it's now them stopping the reboot instead of stopping the original.
They're a force for good in this universe.
It is clearly making fun and taking the piss on like this whole everything's getting rebooted.
Yes.
And that's half the genius. I love that like Tommy Chong is in the end.
It's up in smoke.
He almost looks like, so he's kind of like dressed like Colonel Sanders, but he kind of gives me the vibe of the architect from the Matrix.
Vis-a-vis Up in Smoke.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis The Blunt.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I don't know. I already gave it a thumbs up just by saying.
Yeah, I'm saying you're committed, so it didn't matter what it was.
Because how bad would it have to be for me to be like, I ain't gonna see that. I'll see this. I'll see this all day.
I'll see it.
Yeah. I will watch the Jay and Silent Bob and then go right to see this just so I can get me as fresh as possible in my brain.
I agree, like not with everything you just said, but this is not bad enough to make me say, well, I don't know, maybe whatever. Like I think most people who are excited about this are at about like a 12. And I'm at about a solid 6.5, 6 or whatever, that's all I meant earlier, where I'm like, people love these movies.
Oh yeah.
And I like them a lot, but I can't even compete with even a casual fan's like burning passion.
Especially at the age I was when these movies came out. I was that dude where I'm like, I'm at a 38. This is the best.
Yeah, these are like the best things ever or whatever.
And like, I'm older now. They're older now too though. But I'm still totally into this. Like, I'll give this like a 7.5, 8 that I want to see it. Like would I see this opening day? Depends what that day is. Maybe.
Depends who's driving.
Yeah.
You flying or you buying? Let's go.
Pretty much. But I definitely want to see this.
No, I would definitely see it. It like this, this got rid of all my concerns about maybe it's going to be like, okay, now we're just tanking everything or whatever, right? This seems like on par with the same quality and the
having
same
James Van Der Beek and Jason Biggs back to shit on the movie.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, that's great. So like exactly. And him real quick. So him in the Iron Man suit, and it's like, and it's really him, and it has the heads up display, and he's doing his thing. Like that's little things, well, big things like that are like okay. I like you're not afraid to give me what I want, quote unquote, and I like that, and I'm on board.
Yeah. So this is 2 thumbs up, guys. Let us know in the comments what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.